5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mike Mason on this point of view is getting behind that the down the line towards the field flag. Going in his arm. Yankees putting up this 50. Deep right. He joins the 3,000 hit club with a home run. He has done it. 62. Aaron Judge.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Jetstream TV. Hey, Murdog. Watching the Yankees-Red Sox Game 2. Red Sox took Game 1 6-3 last night. Tonight, the Yankees have their ace, Max Fried, on the mound. Rough last 8 starts. Has almost a 70 ERA. He's given up 6 home runs. His ERA is up to 3.25. He's got Romy Gonzalez to line out to Anthony Volpe for the first out. And he's currently has a 3-1 count to Bregman. And Roman Anthony's on deck. Swing and a miss. Count goes full. Nice. Okay. Bregman gets a base hit to center field on a 3-2 pitch. Here we go. What's up, Jules? Jules says, got to hold Max Fried pitch as well, and the defense holds their own. Yeah, I mean, the errors, the walks. Can't expect to win when you play like that. 3 runs. Lefty on lefty, so let's see if Fried has the advantage here. A 1 pitch is low inside. I mean, for the Yankees to keep their hot streak going, even though they lost yesterday, but Fried, for the past the first half of the season, Fried was known for after the Yankees lost, comes up with a win. He was like the stopper. But as of late, the last 8 starts, not so much. Here's the 1-2. Swing and miss, got him. 98, lower part of the strike zone. So that's 2 away. It's going to bring up Trevor Story. Yassine in the house. What's up, Yassine? Last night, the game was brutal to watch. Reminded me of Game 5 of the World Series. Yeah, I had to catch the replay last night. But yeah, it was not very good, man. Change the style to that. Which one looks better? This one? I think that one. Which was a little small, though. All right, here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Got him chasing down low. 1-2. Yassine says, I felt that the Yankees beat themselves last night and the Red Sox didn't even play good at all. Yeah, it's for some reason it's the kryptonite, man. The Yankees play Boston and they just fold. It's like they're scared. For whatever reason, they don't come away with wins. And like every game, I believe, though, at least the last like 4 games has been a 3-run game. Last night was no different. Jules says, I wouldn't mind the Yankees letting Jazz Chisholm walk in the offseason and signing Ketel Marte to play second. From your lips to God's ears. I would not mind that at all either. I think most of the Yankee fans were like that. Ball gets away from Austin Wells, and Bregman's going to scoot on down to second. So since Austin Wells is a shit catcher who can't keep balls in front of him, now there's a runner in scoring position. God, I hate Wells. I mean, yeah, okay, what has he got? 17 home runs, something, 19, whatever. I don't care. He's bad defensively, and he's hitting 209. No thanks. Story ground ball to short. Hope he scoops it up on the first. Low in the dirt, but thank God Ben Rice scooped that because a run would have scored. Routine ground ball, and Volpe can't make a strong throw. It's like he's nervous too. When you short on a ball, it's because you were tentative. That's it. All right. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on. Up for the Yankees, it's going to be Grisham, Rice, and Judge. So Rice is in the 2-hole tonight. Okay. Followed by Bellinger, Chisholm, Dominguez, Volpe, McMahon, and Wells. They're facing Brian Bello, who comes in with a 3.23 ERA. Pretty good. Yassine says Jazz is a free agent after 26 season. Here's the problem with him, Yassine, is that all I keep hearing is like, oh, Jazz is elite, Jazz is great, Jeter loved them. I don't care what Jeter says. Like, I don't care. I see what I see, and not a fan. I mean, he's a guest hitter. You tell me how a guy hitting 239 should make the All-Star team. Sad. Because he ran into 21 home runs, ran into him. Short porch and right. I don't know. I'm not a fan of him, so I don't want to just sit here and trash him all day. You guys know how I feel about him. You're down big. You hit a meaningless home run in the 8th or 9th inning. You're down 6 runs, and you're prancing around the base paths. Yassine says this Yankee team chokes in big games against good teams and crumble under pressure. Yeah, because they're not as good. They're not a top-tier team. Just got to be honest. They can beat anybody on any given day, but they lose to bad teams all the time. All the time. They play down to their competition. Ball 1-1 to Grisham. Inside corner, strike 2. Jules says, in minor league news, Yankees third-round pick Caden Kent, son of Jeff Kent, is hitting pretty well in high A. His swing reminds me a lot of Cody Bellinger. He's a shortstop, but versatile, can play second base. Yeah, George Lombard's going to get the first crack at shortstop from anybody in the farm system, unless they trade him for like a premium player. But he'll be the first guy. And maybe they could see Caden Kent as a second base, and maybe that's why they traded Rock Riggio. That's the only thing that would make sense is Grisham strikes out looking. I don't know how you look at that pitch, but okay. You know, and Jules, a lot of people, a lot of them are shortstops in high school and college, but they get moved to second and third base in their careers. I mean, it's good to have a shortstop background. You should be versatile enough to play the other positions then. Ben Rice takes low for ball 1. Hitting 243, 20 homers, 47 RBIs. I like this kid. Ooh, that ball was like 4 or 5 inches below the strike zone. The umpire gave him the strike. That was a bad call. If they had the automated stuff, they would have called that a ball. Takes the 1-1 pitch outside. Count goes to 2-1. Scene says the Yankees have to win the next 3 games in the series. I won't be happy if they split this series. Well, if you could split, you're not losing any ground. I want at least a split, but that means we have to take the rest. Low again. Count goes 3-1. Oh, fouled away. All right, count's full. Listen, Ben Rice is a good player, man. I love his swing. I love his swing for Yankee Stadium. He hits everything hard. Here's the 3-2. Roped past the diving first baseman. I don't know who's at first base. Who's at first base for them? Gonzalez. Romy Gonzalez is at first base. But a hard smash. Was it under his glove or past him? Either way, Ben Rice is on first base with a single. Might have went off his glove. He hit that hard. Oof, got it right on the good part of the bat, too. Yeah, it was off his glove. He almost made a nice diving catch. What's up, Chris? Chris says, if the SUX, after SUX, go Yanks, go Bills. What up, Murdoch? What's up, Chris? SUX. Y'all playing the Birds tonight. Sucks I can't see that one here. What do you mean? Are you talking about the Eagles? Oh. Yeah, it's Jets' last preseason game. Oh, God. 1-2 to Judge. That was not a strike. I mean, it was close, but it wasn't a strike. Another bad call from the umpire. That was another ball. They call Aaron Judge out on strikes. Wow. He missed like 3 pitches. he missed 3 pitches in that at bat. If the umpire sees the catcher catch the ball and then do this, you just look where he started from. So stupid. Umpires are bad, man. Can we deport them? Here's Cody Bellinger quickly 0-2. I feel that the Red Sox paid off the umpires in the series. Wouldn't surprise me, man. They've been bad. Horrible so far in this top of the first. I can't believe how many pitches they've missed already. Probably like 6, not 7. At least it's not Angel Hernandez. No, they got rid of him. They forced him into retirement. They had to pay him off, though, to go. Forget about Joe West. Yeah, and he was a dick, too. He used to try to he threw everybody out, got in people's faces, thought he was the most important part of the game, like it was about him. Fouled away. Counts as 2-2. Toronto. Damn it. Toronto's up on Miami 3-0 in the first. That sucks. Miami beats the crap out of us but can't help us. Fouled away again. Well, at least so far they got his pitch count. This will be the 21st pitch. So that's a good thing. Oh, Bellinger drives one deep to right field. Wow, that looked like a homer off the bat, but well short of the wall. That didn't even make it to the warning track. It was more of like a high line drive. But man, did that look nice off the bat. All right. So the same thing, Yankees strand the runner. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on. Garcia, Duran, and Rafaela do up for the SUX. Red Sox. I grabbed my phone. I couldn't reach it. I don't know what this means. Okay. Let's see. Jules says Vic Carapazza is another one. There's a real bad attitude. The most wanted man in Toronto, Canada. Remember when he screwed the Jays years ago? No. What'd he do? Yassine says Cena versus Lesnar, last man standing match, WrestlePalooza next month, September 20th. What are your thoughts on it? I think if it's a one-off, Cena wins. If it's going to be a 2-match thing for Brock and Cena, then Brock wins the first one, but Cena's going to close that book with a win. The last time they face each other. So if it's, you see what I mean? Like if it's a one and done and Brock goes away again, Cena wins to like close out their history. But if it's going to be a two match thing, then Brock takes the first one, so Cena can battle back from adversity. You know, like, oh, he took a beating in the first one, like the SummerSlam one, when Brock destroyed him. But Cena has to regroup and conquer. It's that same old stuff, you know. WWE doesn't change it. They don't change the playbook. That's why I get there. That's why I predict everything. I've seen it before many times. I think a lot of people can at this point. Nice curveball. Drops a 74-mile-an-hour curveball right in there. The itchiest nose tonight. Oof, another sick curveball. Gets him swinging way out of the zone, but thought it was going to break, and it didn't. Well, it did, but not where he thought it was going to break. Wow. Swing and a miss to Durant. Now goes that one too. You're going to watch Clash of the Castle next week? Probably. I'll probably watch it. I don't know if I'll watch it live. Oh, 2 pitch. Way low, way outside. That's a ground ball foul. Count stays at 1-2. The Yankees need to win this one, man, especially with Fried on the mound, because, I mean, oh, there it is, strike 3. 2 down. Nice pitch, 96-mile-an-hour sinker. And, the Yankees really got to win this one because they keep losing to the Red Sox. I can't listen to John Ratcliffe's mouth anymore. Guy's driving me crazy. Put me in an insane asylum. Every time the Red Sox win, I got to hear it from him. John Ratcliffe is not a classy winner. He likes to rub it in every chance he gets. Rafaela flies out to left field to end the inning. So Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still scoreless after an inning and a half. Up for the Yankees, Chisholm, Dominguez, Volpe, followed by McMahon, Wells, and back to the top. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What's your favorite pay-per-view? WWE pay-per-view? Probably Royal Rumble. If not WrestleMania. I mean, it's easy to say WrestleMania, but outside of that, Royal Rumble. And then I think third would be Money in the Bank. I like Money in the Bank. Elimination Chamber is pretty cool. Joel says he made so many bad calls, most of them going against the Blue Jays. He ejected John Farrell, the manager, Encarnacion, and Russell Martin. Yeah, they don't hold these umpires accountable. Like the umpires, the managers and players get in their face because they keep missing calls. Even when they're wrong, they still throw them out of the game. That's like, there should be accountability for that. Like one thing I always say is, just like in the NBA, you get technical fouls. So you get 10 technical fouls, you're suspended for a game without pay. Well, if you're an umpire and let's say you blow 15 balls and strikes or 15 calls, whether it's balls and strikes or, play at the plate or at a base, 15, you're suspended for a game without pay or a series. Who knows? But there got to be accountability. And for how they throw out players and managers, it's stupid. That's why, they're so empowered. That's why nothing's ever going to change. Chisholm grounds out to first, flips the pitcher in time. All right, so bring up Jason Dominguez hitting 257. I like his progress. I like that he's getting playing time this year. Oh, inside corner. It was a good pitch. Well, Jason's not too hot, huh? 189 in his last 14 games. Well, I think maybe it's because they got to stop benching him. He's getting a lot of playing time, and then Stanton comes back, and all of a sudden he's like the odd man out. And I wouldn't do that to this kid. I don't get why people are saying Cal Raleigh is the AL MVP over Judge. Because he's a catcher with 45 home runs or more. Or was he at 45 or 47? It's just that if Aaron Judge goes on a home run tear, and gets close to him, and he's hitting like 70 points higher than Cal Raleigh and, similar RBIs. They always give the deference to the catcher for a really good offensive season. Don't forget, Raleigh's still like a 250 hitter. Judge is currently hitting he's hitting 329 as we speak. So, ball in the dirt, count goes to 1-2. Yeah, but I don't understand it either. Raleigh has more home runs and more RBIs than Judge right now. Yeah. And the fact that he's a catcher is what's going to weigh in on that. But, I mean, you give a guy hitting, we'll find out what he's hitting. Exactly. He's hitting 247. You give a guy MVP who's hitting 247, there's a problem. That's just rewarding a catcher with, productive run production, whether it's home runs and RBIs. I don't think it's right. Long salad. Count goes full to Jason Dominguez. See if he can get on and start something on the base paths. Jason Dominguez is lightning fast. He just has a problem of over sliding bases. Maybe it's because he's too fast. He has to start sliding earlier. 3-2 pitch outside, ball four. Dominguez draws a walk. It's going to bring up Anthony Volpe. Hitting a robust 211. You know, there's a chance the Yankees have 9 guys that hit 20 home runs. If Stanton hits 5 more home runs, which he could very easily do. Stanton needs 5. Goldschmidt needs 10. That's not going to happen. Wells needs 3. That's definitely doable. Volpe needs 2. They already got 1, 2, 3, 4. They already got 5 people there. They almost have 7 there. That'd be a nice little feat. Judge has the higher OPS and batting average. Yeah, he's a better player, better hitter. And just think how many times Judge gets pitched around and intentionally walked. I'd probably say Judge might have the better home runs per at-bat ratio. Volpe flies out to center field for the second out. If you guys are wondering why I'm not doing the Jet game tonight, is because they're probably playing nobody. They're probably playing 3rd and 4th string guys, not getting anybody hurt. So, I mean, I'd rather do an important Yankee Red Sox game than the last preseason game of the year where you ain't going to see nothing. Both teams are going to have their D teams out there. Guys fighting for play roster spots. 0-1 pitch swung on and missed. McMahon in an 0-2 hole. Judge's the MVP in my opinion. Yeah, I know. I mean, you're hitting 400 the first 2 months of the year. It's crazy to think he was going to keep it up. He misses a couple of weeks with the injury. Still got 40 home runs, hitting 329 at the moment. You know, with like 5 weeks left in the season. Man. Weak ground ball to short. In time, that'll do it. No runs, no hits, 1 walk. 1 left on. Scoreless after 2. Yeah, it's not even a debate. Oh, well, it's a debate based on the metrics of it, right? Of how they're going to vote. I'm telling you, the fact that Cal Raleigh is a catcher and Judge won it a few times, I could see them wanting to give it to a different player. You know, oh, the catcher position's more demanding. Stuff like that. And they'd love to give it to somebody not a Yankee. Arthur Wendelstedt is another bad umpire. That's the guy who threw Boone out even though Boone said nothing. Oh, when the guy in the stands said something? Is that the same guy? Hunter Wendelstedt's father, I think it's Harry Wendelstedt, was an umpire before him. Yeah, nobody hates officiating more than umpires. Nobody likes umpires. You never hear a bad thing about hockey refereeing. Everyone's pretty cool with everything. And basketball is not so bad. I mean, they miss a lot, but it's not as bad. Football's terrible, but baseball is the absolute worst. All right. So for the Red Sox, Eaton, Wong back to the top with Gonzalez. Starts him off with a called strike. Second pitch, oof, high and outside. Count goes 1-1. Up the line. 2-1 count to Eaton. This not the number 8 hitter. Go right at him. Don't play games. Don't waste pitches. There it is. This is a strike on the inside corner. Freeze at 31 pitches. Quick inning here would be nice. Oof, hangs one. Guy drills one, but it's way foul. So count stays at 2-2. It's tough when the bottom of the lineup gets pesky, you know. Oh, come on. Way inside. Count goes full. Can't pitch this guy like he's Judge. And he loses him. So he walks the leadoff guy, the number 8 hitter, on like a 6-7 pitch at bat. You can't do that, man. Can't let the bottom of the order get on, especially with a walk. There's a strike. Way outside, ball one. See some other scores. Anything important? Tampa Bay's up. Oh, that don't matter. Ooh, check swing. Can't hold up. Strike 2. And we're looking for the Marlins to take out the Blue Jays. Pick over 10. There you go. Fouled away. Damn, Free takes a long ass time. Here's the 1-2 ball way outside. Terrible, terrible throw. Eaton steals second base. I mean, one of the worst throws you can make. Bounced it. Oh, the Austin Wells is a shit show of a catcher. Oh, could they possibly get him? Did his body come off the bag? And Chisholm held the. Wait, the Yankees might got him here. Who knows? Because the guy popped up off the bag for a split second, and Jazz might have had the tag on him. Let's see if they call him out. Same thing happened. Same thing happened to it looks like Jazz's wrist is on him. They could call him out if the Yankees challenge this. I think they are challenging it. They are. The Yankees might catch a break here. Like, I mean, for a split second, the guy's body was airborne. And Jazz's wrist might have been touching the glove hand. Don't be surprised if they call this guy out. Which would be huge for the Yankees because you don't really want a guy runner in scoring position with nobody out. This would be interesting. Yeah, right there they're showing the replay. No part of his body is touching the base. So we might actually... I'm going to say that they're going to call him out. Because they showed a still frame and like every part of this guy's body was not touching the base. And he's jogging off, so they got the out. Nice. All right, so Yankees catch a break. Terrible, terrible throw by Wells. But he gets lucky when the guy slides the bag. Big. What a weird-ass slide, too. All right, that might be a little shot the Yankees needed. All right, so here's Connor Wong with one out. Counts full. Weak ground ball. Freed gets over there, makes a strong throw to first. 2 down. It's going to bring up Romy Gonzalez. First baseman in 291 leading off. It's odd to have a first baseman in a leadoff spot. Yankees did it a few times this year. The way. All the way again. Count goes to 1-2. Are you going live for the Sunday night between the Yankees and Red Sox? I should. Yeah. I plan on being live for every game unless something comes up. But I mean that's the plan. inside. 3-2. You can't lose this guy, man. Come on, bro. I got Bregman on deck. And he tries to throw a curveball. His curveball, man, it's been hit or miss. That's his second walk already. You can't give these guys extra outs, man. Come on. And Bregman's dangerous. Ground ball. Oh, God. Base hit to right field. They were playing the shift. Second baseman would have been right there. It would have hit right to him, but since they're shifting him over, there's nobody covering. Like the Yankees are playing the second baseman right up the middle. So it left the whole second base side wide open. And all you got to do is go with the pitch, serve it to right field. And then he did. So now they got first and second to bring up Roman Anthony, the rookie who's been pretty hot lately. Hey, yo, no diddy. Swing and a miss. Swing and miss again. Wow, way inside. I don't know what that kid's swinging at. Count goes quickly 0-2. And that ball's a foot inside. I don't know what he was swinging at. But up and in, just missed the strike. Just missed it. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Anthony. Oof, got him. 97 mile an hour cutter. Right down the middle of the plate. Freezes him. Strike 3. Yankees get out of trouble. Escape first and second. Wow, they just showed Pedro Guerrero throwing a bat at David Coleman. That's crazy. All right. So the Yanks are going to have Austin Wells, then back to the top of the lineup with Grisham and Rice, with Judge in the hole. All right. Well, Fried's at 53 pitches, so I'm not a fan of that. 53 pitches through 3. That means we'd be lucky for him to get through the 5th. Definitely need him to go at least 6. So he's got to get that pitch count down because his curveball ain't working as well. I mean, some of them have dropped in real nice, but he's missed with so many and by a lot. Yes, I did. The Yankees have to win one of these games. Ratcliffe is already safe because they won last night. But if the Yankees get swept again, then I have to, this Yankee background, I have to put it to the Red Sox background again. Hate losing to Ratcliffe. There's nobody else you want to lose to. I'd rather lose to DJ than Ratcliffe. Oh, there's another one. Jesus, I wouldn't want to lose to DB either. Another terrible one. Let's go SUX. How about not? It says F the Red Sox. Go Yankees. They're showing another guy throwing the bat at the pitcher. These guys are crazy back then. All right, one down. Here's Trent Grisham. Austin Wells struck out swinging for the 400th time this year. Yankees already have 3 strikeouts and 2 1/3. Gotta get this guy's pitch count up, guys. Fouled away. Well, that's a good thing. Bellows at 47 pitches already. So he's on pace. You know, Fried's at 53. So he's right on pace with him. Ball 2 to Grisham. Got to get into the bullpen, boys. Miami gets a run back against Toronto, so it's 3-1 Blue Jays in the 4th inning there. Ooh, technically a ball, but they gave him a strike. It was very close, though. But another missed call by human error. Here's the 2-2. Upstairs, high and away. Count goes full. I like to see it. He's at 50 pitches. Nice little prolonged at bat. I like it. Fouled away. All right, here's the 3-2. Ground ball. Second baseman knocks it down. Keeps it right at the edge of the infield, but he ain't going to make the play. He doesn't even make the throw. So Grisham's going to get an infield single to Rafaela at second base, which is weird. I thought Rafaela was an outfielder. But I guess they probably moved him to second to make room for Roman Anthony out there. So Trent Grisham gets the Yankees' second hit. It's going to bring up Ben Rice. DB says, I'm a loyal but realistic fan. I'm surprised Bello hasn't blown this game for us by now. Well, let's hope you manifest that into a horror show of an inning. Sweep these frauds. You hush your butt. I don't need to lose a second bet to John Ratcliffe. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Well, that's not true. I'd wish worse things, but you know what I mean. Ratcliffe is not a gracious winner. Oh, man. Ground ball, double play. They were shading him up the middle. It's like the new fad in baseball. Since they can't shift, they shade him right up the middle. And Ben Rice grounds into an inning-ending double play. It almost hit the bag and bounced away, but they got to it. So that'll do it. No runs, one hit, none left on. Scoreless after 3. Bad break for the Yankees. Yassine says, good things happen when you put the ball in play. Well, except for that time right there. Sometimes you hit into double plays, and that sucks. But more often than not, yeah. Make them make a play. They did make the play. DB says, I do know what you mean. Are you talking about Ratcliffe? He was all giddy too. Like he couldn't wait to send me a message last night saying that he's safe from the bet because they won game 1, so he's already off the hook. Now I have to sweat it out until we get a win. All right. The Red Sox. Story, Garcia, Duran. Yeah, Bellows, that double play helped him. He's only at 54 pitches. Reed at 53. Yikes. Yassine says Ratcliffe probably has the Roman Anthony home run on replay on his phone. Yeah, he just keeps telling me on this kid's a future MVP. He's going to be the best player in baseball. It's like, dude. Probably going to be a good player, but I mean, I'd pump the brakes on the GOAT conversation against the Yankees. Yeah, that's the home run call is his ringtone. All right, his story leading up the inning. Fouls the ball away. Swinging and a miss. They're swinging some of these junk pitches, man. These curveballs diving in the dirt. They're swinging. Count goes to 0-2. Out the way. Crochet is pitching for the Red Sox tomorrow. Yeah, that sucks, man. So tonight's even really important win to get a win before Crochet takes the mound. He's their best pitcher. Nice pitch, swing and a miss, curveball, got him. First out of the inning. Fifth strikeout from Max Fried. Last 8 starts, 6.8 ERA, man. 16 walks. This is a swing and a miss. That goes to 1-1. Garcia. This guy is the weirdest name I've ever seen. Yosti Nixon. Yosti Nixon is this guy's name. This guy's batting average is 0. Wonder if this is his first major league game. Come on, dude. You can't be 3-1. His nickname is the password. Is it? Is that his real nickname? Yes. Oh, that was. Let's see. The Yankees caught a break there. That was ball 4. They called it strike 2. That was definitely ball 4. So this umpire is bad for both teams. Well, looks like there's a squirrel on the field who ran right up to Fried's foot. Now he's looking in the hole. He's looking in the hole that the pitcher digs into. A squirrel on the field. It's a squirrel. The squirrel's hiding in the corner. That's funny. He's looking to climb the wall. I don't think they're going to play. Okay. That's crazy. The squirrel's still in foul territory. That's pretty funny. I remember there was a goose on the field a couple of years ago between the Padres and Dodgers. And then LDS. How did they get into the field, these squirrels? Did he find a little hole to get in? Or it might be too tight. He's probably looking for an escape because he sees all the people. That's pretty funny. Popped up foul. It's going to get out of play. Damn it. Would have been nice to get a quick out. Squirrel's still on the field. Now they're showing the squirrel running in slow motion. What's laughing? Fouled away. Count goes down 2. Oh, man. He's still there in foul territory. Man, imagine if I died and came back as a squirrel. I'd do the same thing. I'd watch every baseball game. Just right there, just chilling. Peter in the house. What's up, Peter? LOL, the squirrel. He's still in the field. He's in foul territory against the padding. He's just sitting there watching. O2 pitch way upstairs. Not even close. That's a skinny-ass squirrel from the Bronx, yeah. Getting scraps. Well, yeah, I think he probably smells all the food from the stadium, you know? I was like, dude, there's something here. All the smells that he must be sensing. I'd rather see a squirrel in the field than a rat. There's the 2-2, fouled the way runner was going. He says, bro, risked it all for the bag. Yeah, I mean, they're constantly looking for food, like most rodents. Oh. Well, most living creatures. Imagine the roaches in that stadium. Oh, I never even thought about that. Misses inside. Come on, do not lose him. Count goes 3-2. Can't be losing this guy. Curveball didn't break enough. Just missed. Here's the 3-2. Ground ball. Free's going to get it. Can't get the runner at second. Turns to first. Gets the second out of the inning. But Yosti Nixon Perez is at second base. So 2 outs with a runner in scoring position. Come on, Free. Yeah. It's, he's at 70 pitches already. That's a problem. He should be able to finish 5. But they need all the outs they can get from him. Squirrel's still chilling there in foul territory, running back and forth. Is he climbing up now? What if people are throwing like peanuts at him? Swing and a miss, strike 1. Pete says I'd be distracted too if a squirrel ran onto the field, but throw this strike. Well, he can't. He came out and went up to the batter at home plate. That's the funny part. Like, he went to home plate and then started scurrying across the field and went to the pitcher's mound and then just started like going different directions. I think he ended up in the right field foul line. And he's still there. It'd be funny if you see him running behind the plate. Yeah, there he is again. They're still showing he's on the field again. They're still playing, though. There's a ground ball to Volpe at short. Throws on the run. Perfect strike. Gets him. So that'll do it. No runs, no hits, a walk. 1 left on. Into 3.5. No score. Yankees are going to have Judge, Bellinger, and Chisholm, followed by Dominguez, Volpe, McMahon, Wells, and then back to the top. Let's hope they all get to hit this inning. Mets are leading Atlanta 4-1. Wow, Juan Soto's hitting 246. Wow. Imagine giving a guy $760 million and he's hitting 246. .246 and 31 home runs, 73 RBIs for $760 million. Let's see. All right, let's just see what he is. Cody Bellinger basically took his place, right? So just say 31, 73, 246. Cody Bellinger in how many less games? 47. 10 more bats. Okay, Juan scored 21 more runs. Cody's got 14 more hits. Soto's got 7 more home runs. Cody's got 2 more RBIs. Soto has 20 stolen bases. That's good. Cody has 11. Cody's hitting 271. And Soto's hitting 246 with a 382 on base percentage. Cody's at 325. Judge flies out to right field for the first out on the first pitch. So, I mean, Soto's having a better year, but not by much, and for a lot more money. Nice way to get out of it. Yeah, I don't know. The grounds crew, they showed the grounds crew laughing, Peter. They were just watching the squirrel run. They were just laughing. Watching them go. DJ in the house. Murdoch, I'm running out some errands, but I'll be back at around 9:30. Who's got errands this time at night, DJ? It's getting late up there in Canada. You're going to go outside and jump on your moose? Take it down to the local farmer's market? Or to the Inuits? Cody lifts another one to center field. Another one that looked great off the bat, but it's the normal fly ball to center. DJ has to go out and catch his own dinner. The frozen tundra of Buffalo, Canada. So going to bring up Jazz Chisholm hitting 238, 22 homers, 58 RBIs, tons of strikeouts, tons of errors. Come on, do one of your, just run into one of your home runs here. Just throw the bat out there and hit one 4 rows deep into this right field stands. Come on. You can do it. My wife has me going out to get some milk. DJ, that's her job. Man. Bailey was like, go out and get some milk. I was like, what? At least now we know who wears the pants in the DJ household. Here's a hint. It's not DJ. See, DJ, for DJ to go out and have to get milk at the store, he has to go outside and jump on his sled dogs and mush about 15, 20 miles in the snow. Okay. 2-2 count to Chisholm. Strikeout King. Swing and a miss. So the ball low and way inside, way low and way inside, and he just throws the bat out there and swings. too late. I mean, it's almost unhittable, but he swings anyway. So he's down again for Yankees' fourth strikeout. Let's do some math here, people. Just I haven't done this in a while. Okay. $13. Oh, wait. 346 divided by. Well, if I'm not mistaken, he strikes out 30.6% of the time. Wow, that's a lot of strikeouts. Feels like it's more. Let me see. So Jazz is striking still 32.65% of the time. Still. He had it at 37 for a portion of the season. Like this late in the season, with 5 weeks left, he's still striking out at almost 33% clip. Go Yankees. Boo, DB, and John. That's right. My bride is waiting for me to get home for a quickie. We're going to have to pace you, bro. We got to pace you. We don't need you having a heart attack. And just think, you have a heart attack, you mount your wife, you got a heart attack. How is she going to get out from under you? Can she push you over? I don't know. So you should be trapped. As a ball well hit to center field to the warning track, Risho makes the catch for the first out. I like that it was a quick at bat. First pitch of the at bat. I'll take it. Nice quick hitting here. You can get into the sixth. That's what we need. And we can turn it over to our terrible bullpen. No, that's a ball. I call it a ball. All right, here's Wong. A couple of Wongs in the major leagues. Well, Colton Wong might not be there anymore. There's a strike. Inside out swing. It's going to dunk in for a base hit to right. Number 9 hitter gets a cheap ass hit, but I guess you'll just take them as you get them. Hate giving up hits to the bottom of the order. Mets extending their lead. 6-1. Here's back to the top with Gonzalez. Take strike one. So 1-1. Misses again with the curveball. 2-1. Telling you that curveball, it's either perfect or it's like way, way outside. He doesn't have a ton of control with that pitch tonight. There's a ground ball, bouncer. The catcher's going to let it go foul, though, or I should say a dribbler. Huh. 2-2 pitch. Well, when he gets there. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. With a second out. So two-way runner on first. That's going to bring up Alex Bregman. Another blue pit for Bregman. Cody's going to hold on to it. Runner stands at second base. Damn it. Come on. So another rinky-dink hit, the second one of the inning. This is the one you got to look out for, man. Both hits have been little flares to right field, barely out of the infield. So now you got Anthony up again. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, but for the second time in the game, he has 2 runners on with 2 outs. Kid's been hot. It was like last 20-something games, the kid's been on fire. So you don't really want to keep giving him opportunities with runners, on base. Last night, he had a 2-run homer or 3-run homer late in the game? Up and almost at his head. Count goes to 0-1. I mean, this is a big at-bat right here. Big cut, 95-mile-an-hour sinker up in the zone. It did catch the upper corner, but he swung and missed anyway. So DB with his horse shit, with the brooms out. DB is filling in for John Ratcliffe for the evening. Trying to jinx the Yankees. Swinging and a miss, strike two. Swinging at 2 balls out of the strike zone. See, I was going to say something right there, but I bit my tongue because I didn't want to jinx it. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball, second base. Judge is charging. Underhand flip to Rice for the 3rd out. So Fried gets out of the inning again. For the Red Sox, 2 Ricky Dink bitch-ass hits. No runs, 2 bitch-ass hits. 2 left on. The end of 4.5, no score. Max Fried's at 92 pitches. Interesting to see if they're going to bring him out. Very interesting. For this 6th inning. Interesting to see if they bring him out for the 6th. We shall see. Links in the chat if anybody wants to call in. It's right above DB's little dick message right there. See? 3 brooms. Oh, DB, I got to talk to you too. Just a 3 or 4 hour conversation. So, you know. Okay. Take a nap. Aim that Yankee time. Okay, well, this might be doable. Nah, it's going to be rough. 229 wins to 172 losses, 3.3 ERA, 2,400 strikeouts. Played for the Indians from 64 to 69. Twins in 70. 71 to 78 with the Red Sox. 79-80 with the Yankees. 81 with the Pirates and 82 with the Angels. I don't know if I'm going to get that one. Don Gullett, maybe? If it's Don Gullett, I'm going to be shocked. Could be Don Gullett. All right, here's Dominguez leading off the 5th. I see big things in Dominguez's future in this at-bat. I can see him going yard here. Sorry, it's 0-2 count. Catcher's shaking up a bit. Damn it, Toronto extends their lead 5-1 over Miami. Cleveland takes the lead on Texas. I don't like it. See, I don't know if these guys are superstitious, but I see them keep changing their bats. Even the bat color. Dominguez should stick to a black bat. So should Judge. They've had a lot of success with those bats. Then they come in with the brown ones, the light brown ones. It's come on, stick with the black bat. Bat color always was something for me too. Where's the riddles tonight, Yassine? No riddles. There's the little brother.
Hey, man.
What's up? You should be happy. Mets are up 7-2.
I mean, can't blame me for being a little cautious when you consider how they screwed the pooch in Washington because of Mendoza's psychotic gambling.
Okay. I don't know what gambling he did, but I knew you were going to say it's gambling.
Think about this. You're down 2 in the rubber game.
Okay.
The logical decision would be to bring in someone who you can rely on out of the pen, like Gregory Soto or Reed Garrett, to start the 8th. Instead, he goes to Ryan Stanek. And what happens? Stanek lets the doors get blown off. And we lose the game 9-3.
God, Dominguez fouls out for the first out. Okay. So, I mean, if he's such a problem, why don't they just cut him?
That's what I'm asking. I mean, if it's the fact of their contract, but let's look at it like this. Most of this pitching core is on Stearns' head. It's bait, with the exceptions of Diaz, Peterson, Senga, Miguel. Everyone that came in both last year and this year were reclamation projects. McLean doesn't count as he was called up to the farm system.
Okay.
The problem with Stearns, we all saw in Milwaukee. He was a skinflint. He's using small market logic for a big market squad. That doesn't work. It's an oil and water situation. Especially when you're trying to build a well-rounded pitching core. Know what I mean?
Okay. The Yankees are no strangers to imploding bullpens. We've been seeing it all year.
But you get my point with the pitching.
I do.
You don't build a starting rotation around reclamation projects.
No, you don't.
And that's something Stearns can't understand because he's such a skinflint, relying on small market logic for big market squads. That doesn't work.
Can you define what a skinflint is?
Someone who's very cheap.
That's called a skinflint?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, I know what a skinflute is. I don't know what a skinflint is.
Basically, someone who's very stingy, not willing to spend a lot of money.
Frugal.
Yeah.
Penny pincher.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Infrared in the house says, "What's up, Red? This jet game blows. That's why I'm not doing it. That's why I'm doing Yankees Red Sox, because they're going to be starting the third, fourth stringers, guys fighting for the last roster spots. There's nothing to watch. So I'm not going to not do Yankees Red Sox for a BS game. You know, you guys got suckered into watching it.
And I can't join you on the call tomorrow anyway.
Strike 3, got him. Mother bleeper. McMahon's a bum. Down on strikes. McMahon, great midseason, deadline pickup, hitting 217.
Yeah, he's only been showing the glove, not the bat for you guys.
Well, the glove is an upgrade, but come on, man. 217? Dude, you're hitting 8th. No pressure.
That's the point. I mean, that was my point. You got this guy who's past his prime with his bat and has mostly been compensating for that with his glove.
Yeah, the glove has been an upgrade of what we had. But come on, you could do better than that. 217, like, enough. So what'd you say? You can't do the game tomorrow?
I'm going to be at a horror convention for a day.
Okay. You're going to be at a horror convention? What, are you going to go to? Are you going to DJ's house to watch him get out of the shower?
No. Let me run down this guest list that's there right now this weekend, but I chose to skip night 1. See
Sure.
if you know any of these icons. Let's see. Mad Monster Expo. Let's see.
Icons. Go ahead.
David Arquette.
I know who he is.
Linda Blair.
I know who she is.
Kevin Dillon.
Not off the top of my head, no.
From the remake of The Blob, Platoon, Entourage, The Doors, Heaven Help Us.
Same as. You sure it's Kevin Dillon?
Yes.
Okay, that's Matt Dillon's brother.
Right.
Okay.
Griffin Dune from An American Werewolf in London.
Okay, I remember the guy from that, but okay.
Kevin Durand from Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, The Strain, Clown in the Cornfield, Wolverine.
Nope.
Well, X-Men Origins Wolverine.
What did he play?
Oh.
Did he play no. He didn't play Juggernaut, right? No.
I said X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Yeah.
Juggernaut stand.
No, I'm saying what character did he play?
I don't know.
Nice play by
Anyway,
Yankees
Corey
there.
Feldman,
Okay.
Lou Ferrigno,
Mm-hmm.
Edward Furlong,
Okay.
Pam Grier.
Pam Grier?
Yeah, Grier.
Okay.
The Honky Tonk Man,
Oh boy.
Doug Jones,
Don't know who that is.
Star Trek Discovery, Shape of the Water, Hellboy, he was Ape Sapien,
Nope.
The Strain, Pan's Labyrinth, Rise of the
Nope.
Silver Surfer, Hocus Pocus, Batman Returns, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I might know his face, but the name doesn't ring a bell. Sorry.
Monica Keena,
Monica Keena.
you know, Dawson's Creek, Devil's Advocate, Freddy vs. Jason.
Okay, I knew it sounded familiar. Okay.
Adrian King.
AJ King
Adrian King.
from
The original Friday the 13th.
probably the face, but
She was the last survivor of the first movie.
swing and a miss. 7 strikeout for Freed. 2 down.
Amelia Kincaid from Night of the Demons.
Yeah, this is a long ass list, Mets. Gonna be until the 9th inning.
Killer Cross and Scarlet were there tonight, but they're not showing up tomorrow. Jameson Newlander from the Lost Boys. Elizabeth Durazo from The Greasy Strangler, Eastbound and Down.
That was a great show.
Soraya, FKA Page. Brooke Smith from Silence of the Lambs, Bates Motel, 6 Feet Under. Corey Taylor of Slipknot. And Chase Williamson.
Sounds like you're at the end of the list.
That was it.
Okay, I knew who most of them were. Brett says this is the game where we find out who stays and who gets cut. August 27th, 4 p.m. Yeah, that's usually what it is. That's why it wasn't a point in streaming it. Mets, how do you feel about the drafts coming up for you?
I've also got another draft on the 31st.
Our draft is subject to change, to be moved up.
No, I'm also, that other channel I tend to be on, Aboriginal Sports Network?
Yes.
We're having a draft that next Sunday.
Okay. Well, ours might be. Well, right now we have ours, but ours might have to get moved up. It's potential. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Do you know where Do you know where you're picking?
4.
Yeah. Do you like 4?
It's fine. It's fine.
You want 5 instead?
No.
Okay. You never know. I mean, I'm at 5. I might swap with 8. I might drop down to 8. But I don't think Ratcliffe wants to move. It's okay. I can make it work.
No, Mets didn't score to add on. They had second, third, and 2. No, but first runners at the corners, nobody out, and they get nothing out of it.
Okay.
I mean,
so I think that's
Norman McLean has shown he's mortal, though. Gave up his first 2 runs.
That's okay. So Max Fried closes the book. He's definitely done for the day. 6 innings pitched. He's at 99 pitches, 4 hits, 7 strikeouts. Does give up 3 walks. And Austin Wells leads off the 6th inning with a base hit.
Off Bello. What's his first name?
Brian
Bello.
Yeah, it's spelled weird though. It's spelled like Brian, but I still think he's called Brian.
Grisham up.
Yeah, Trent's.
What is Brad Osmus doing for the Yankees? Is he the pitching coach?
Bench coach.
Oh.
I mean, he's also a former catcher, so that's why he's talking to the pitcher.
Oh, makes sense.
Be nice if the Yankees can get at least a run or 2 here to give the guy a lead.
Another Grisham. Too far in, 2-0.
2-0. Okay. So, Mitch, do you have an idea what you're going to do at 4?
Nope, not yet.
Well, I mean, when you find out, you could let me know so I could start thinking of who I'm going to take at 5.
Takes a slider cutter on the corner, 2-1.
What do you think?
Again, I don't know.
Well, I mean, do you have like your top 5 or top 4?
No, I'm just a go on the fly, take best available.
Well, you can't stick to the board. That board is subjective. That board is like some random dude's opinion. I wouldn't stick to the board if I were you. I mean, you could stay in the neighborhood of the board, but I wouldn't just. I wouldn't just go. Okay.
3-1 pitch. Line caught. And double play.
Wow. He couldn't get back in time?
Nope.
Well, that was a hard hit ball.
Yeah, but it was an easy liner caught by Story. I mean, he just fires.
That's why Austin Wells is a piece of shit. I can't stand this guy. He's just like bad. I don't like him.
Was up.
No, well, Austin Wells got doubled off. I mean, I almost don't blame him. Like, I mean, it was a line drive. He has to like go somewhat. He couldn't get back in time, but God, man, I don't like that he's a bad defensive catcher hitting 211.
Ben Rice faces a 1-1 after fouling off a pitch.
His 17 home runs don't move me at all. I don't care about his home runs.
Okay, how is that a strike? That's not even in the box. Thank God the ABS is coming into play next season.
Yeah, that's like the 16th pitch that they've missed tonight.
I mean, I've even had to call those calls in favor of the Mets against them at times. When I'm keeping tabs on Met games. Ground ball, scooped up, inning over.
Well, they've done it. They've been bad for both teams. Well, all right, so Max Fried gets a no decision.
Like Mark Leiter Jr. is going to be coming out if I'm looking at the bullpen correctly.
Yes, that's Mark Leiter Jr. Mets, I need this win, man. I don't want to lose a bet to John Ratcliffe twice in a row.
What do you swear? Make you swear to do if you lost?
I have to change my Yankee background to a Red Sox one again. This pinstripes behind me.
Yeah. Why don't just have you change it to a big picture of Wally?
Well, he sent me one. He sent me what he wanted.
I'm just saying, just to be more humiliating to you, he could have had have you put a picture of Wally in the background. You lean into it.
You mean like Wally's body's like here, and I'm like my face is inside Wally?
Kind of like that.
Hey, it's his call.
I'm just saying, it would make more sense. Or have you buy a Wally plushie?
Well, our bets don't require anybody to spend money or bodily harm. So it's just simple gentlemen's bets with, a little bit on the line as far as, humiliation. Oh, wait, this one. Red says, the greatest show of all time is Married with Children. Do you agree, Mets?
Not a big fan of sitcom.
It was good. It
Yeah.
was really good. What?
I grew up on things like Full House, Family Matters, Who's the Boss, Charles in Charge, Boy Meets World.
Yeah, I was around for those too.
Or to a lesser extent, Mork and Mindy too.
I wasn't a sitcom guy with Mork and Mindy time. I have seen it, but I wasn't like, oh, that's on. Let's watch that.
And I also watched a bit of Saved by the Bell as a kid.
We all did. You got Kelly Kapowski on the screen and Lisa Turtle.
I was more of
Jesse.
a Jesse. Then again, I always didn't mind Tori all that much.
Nah, I wasn't a Tory guy. I was a Jesse guy, but Kelly Kapowski and Lisa Turtle, they were good.
And the sitcom I've been watching the most frequently the last few years is Leave It to Beaver every Monday through Friday morning at 8.
That's what you watch Monday mornings?
Monday through Friday mornings at 8, yes.
Every day?
Not on weekends.
Well, Monday to Friday.
Yes.
Every day. Leave It to Beaver. Okay. DB says, at Infrared Jets, the Bears and Chiefs still have their starters in almost the end of the first quarter. Wow, really? And he also says, what's up, Mets?
Not much, DB. Other than if the Mets gamble this game away, I'm going to stick both Mendoza and Stearns in the most dangerous high-speed fair ride and county fair ride I can find until they get motion sick.
Okay. Lowe rips a base hit to right field. It's going to get to the wall, so a one-out double. Jesus.
I'm not killing them, but I am going to cause them but I am torturing them.
Mets, do you like roller coasters?
I haven't been on one for about 13 years, but yeah.
Okay. I love them. I'll be going on them till the day I die.
You get motion sick?
No. I find it exhilarating. I love roller coasters. I could ride a roller coaster for hours on end, nonstop.
My mother cannot stand getting on those kinds of rides. She gets motion sick and asthma real quickly on those sorts of things.
Okay.
I wonder if my mother knew how to slay dragons when she was a kid.
She knew how to slay dragons?
It's a joke. You ever heard of a series called Fairy Tale?
No.
Basically, it's an anime that involves a guild of wizards. There's a select group of wizards known as Dragon Slayers who are super powerful. But the downside is you stick them on a moving vehicle, they get motion sick.
And that's how you stop them?
More or less.
Did you ever go on something called Gravitron?
Nope.
Now, they might call it different things in different places, but basically it's like a flying saucer.
Oh, I've been on those.
And it spins so fast that you get stuck to the wall.
Where you
And you
get
can try to-
sick. Yeah.
No, people get. My sister, when we were kids, threw up in one while it was spinning. So she's like throwing up, and it's like, we're spinning so fast that you're stuck to the wall, and you're climbing up, and throw up's hitting people.
So he also gets motion sickness.
Who?
Your sister.
Well, she did that day or that night. That was rough. Imagine being on that thing and you're stuck to a wall and you can't move. You could try to crawl up a little bit, but you're getting hit with throw up. Oh, there's another double down the line. Boston's going to take a 1-0 lead. Jason Dominguez bobbles the damn ball because he's a bum.
Connor Wong. That's only his 6th ribby of the season because he hasn't played all that much this year.
Take Max Fried out and boom. Bring in Mark Leiter of all people. 2 doubles in a row. Yeah, great job, Boone.
People wonder why I get him in Mendoza's case for whenever he brings in Housley or Stanek in late games. Or when he puts Garrett in with men on the base paths.
Some guys just aren't good pitchers. Now he throws a strike and they call it a ball.
Again, this is why the ABS system is getting put into play next year for the big boys. Know what I mean?
Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah, because then these umps will be forced to eat their own bits of fucking crow. Or
That's right.
bugged crow.
Thank you for the PG correction. Devin Williams should have started this inning. Mark Leiter shouldn't barely see the mound, if ever. So it's a field goal fest there at Jets-Phillies Eagles game.
Both teams have been training picks.
Oh, have they? I'm not watching it. I couldn't care less about the
I'm keeping some level of tabs on it. But I'm not watching, but I can't pick it up. Heck, for one reason or another last night, I couldn't, because it was on a different setup, I couldn't watch the Steelers-Panthers game last night.
I wouldn't watch another team's preseason games.
Just making a point.
Well, Brady Cook and McCord only have 1 interception each. But he's been sacked 5 times. That's not looking good for these backup linemen.
But then again, there's a reason they're called backups.
Zach Kuntz got a reception. Malachi Corley's got in the game.
I mean, on paper this year, the Giants are looking good. But again, anytime a team starts unbeaten in the preseason, you have to take it at face value. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's just preseason.
I mean, we all saw what happened with the Jets last year. Went 3-0 in the seasons and fell apart in the regular. Right?
Jets are always good in the preseason because it means nothing. That's why they're good. Here's the 0-1 count to Bregman, runner on second base, 2 down. Bregman lifts one.
There was a squirrel. There was a squirrel on the field earlier.
Yeah, for a while.
It delayed.
Bregman hits one almost to the wall. They delayed it for like 30 seconds to a minute.
Remember
Bregman hits one to the wall right in front of the 399 sign and gets caught for the final out. So
remember the
just
cat.
about,
You remember the cat in the game in 21 against Baltimore?
not specifically, but there's cats all the time.
Okay, bottom. It's a double play box. Anyway, there was a 2021 around this time in 21. It was Yankees against Orioles.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom 8. I mean, Orioles were well ahead at that point, like 8-1 or something. And there's this cat in front of the Oriole dugout. Then he runs all the way to the left field wall, and grounds crew can't catch him. And then he gets to the left center fence where the Oriole bullpen gate is. No one opens the door. They try to catch him again, and then they chase him out through the gate that leads onto the field from the Orioles' dugouts on the Orioles side of the field.
Okay. Well, it's 7th inning stretch time, so let's bring on, your Grammy Award-winning rendition of "God Bless the USA." You ready?
Yeah.
Everybody, hats off, hands to the heart. Patriotic. Let's go.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Goodbye, good night. Happy Veterans Day.
Caught it in time. Happy effing Veterans Day. Okay, Brian Bellows still on the mound for the Red Sox here in the bottom of the 7th.
He faces Judge, who's batting
Another.
to 328-27 as he pops it up.
They just called another strike on him. That was a ball again.
Well,
that one. Yeah, that was right.
Cut fastball, and he popped it up.
That was right in his wheelhouse. I mean, that was a high fastball, like high, right in the zone.
It was a high cut.
High cut. He just missed it. Peter says this should cheer us up. Hell yeah. Tugs at the heartstrings.
What next? Robots take over his umps?
No, we just need the computer screen. That's it.
Did you hear what happened in South Park recently?
Nope.
Integrity Farms is gone.
How?
Randy just couldn't keep the business going. He's constantly taking his Mexicans, him taking stupid advice from ChatGPT. He even sold Towley to Saddam Trump, who's now using him as a cum rag.
Oh wow. What do you use for a rag? You go with the good old sock?
No.
What do you go with?
I've never really done that kind of.
Oh, never? Come on,
Nope.
man. Never. Get out of here. Oh, come on, Mets. Come on. Remember, I know when you're
When
lying.
it comes to being in the bed with a woman, I'm a virgin, all right?
That's okay. That's okay. We weren't talking about women. We were talking about the other stuff.
It's mostly happened when I'm asleep, okay?
Okay, that's normal too. Gotcha.
Sheesh. Don't ask me that sort of thing ever again.
It's just us guys.
I know, I'm just saying.
Brother Peter, killing it in the comments, sitting at number 1. I don't even know how that works. Beely had a crown too. She was like, I'm number 1. I got a crown. I was like, I don't know why.
I mean, I still say once they get to the whole Hillary, Obama, and everyone involved in the Russiagate collusion episode, they need to close a plot hole that's been 10 years overdue.
In South Park?
Yeah. You want to know what that plot hole is?
Sure.
The skank hunt fiasco from season 20.
I don't know anything about that one.
Season 20 is considered the worst season because of the whole fact that because Trey Mack thought Hillary was going to win the election, they had to and when Trump won it the first time, they had to backwrite it so Garrison would win. They didn't have one plan for if Trump were to win it. But
Okay.
in the foreground, Kyle's dad, Gerald, had basically become a ravenous web troll called Skank Hunt 42. And everyone thought it was Cartman because a lot of the content what he was putting out was misogynistic, hedonistic, racist, and Gerald would call himself a satirist. No, a satirist is someone who is cynical but yet does it for a laugh, but has no harm, but does it without intent of harming people, right?
Okay.
Am I right?
Yeah.
What Gerald did under the influence of member berries, which was a superfruit that made people nostalgic.
That talks.
Yeah, and they joke with this insert whatever here and then say, "Oh, I remember."
Right. I remember the member berries. We got a riddle up, Mets.
Let me switch
The
this
scene
on.
says, you use your hand to whack me off. The bigger I am, the louder I make people scream. What am I?
A man's ball sack.
Whoa. That hurts.
I mean, think about it. Someone hits that, a man is going to be screaming soprano.
The louder I make people scream. Unfortunately, it's not ball sack. Great guess, though. Not ball sack. You use your hand to whack me off. The bigger I am, the louder I make people scream. What am I? Use your hand. Is it a mole?
Is it? But that requires whacking. That's popping.
Yeah, right. That wouldn't make sense. It's not a mole.
It's not a zit.
He hasn't responded yet. You use your hand. Not a zit.
Okay, just getting that cleared up.
This is a tough
A
one.
hammer?
You whack off a hammer and you make people scream?
A knee?
A knee?
You know, like slap your knee?
Yeah, but you whack off a knee?
If you hit it hard enough, you can get people to scream.
But you don't whack it off. It's not a knee. Use your hand. I don't know. What's up, Nikki T?
I was on his show earlier this afternoon.
Oh, nice. Which one? AEW part or WWE part?
AW.
Oh, afternoon. 3 o'clock today, right? Yeah, I don't watch AEW anymore, so.
I only keep tabs on it to predict it. I mean, the fact that for their major shows I have to go to Dave and Buster's to watch it is a bit of a pain in the neck.
Nick says, great chatting with you earlier, Mets.
Thanks.
You use your hand to whack me off. The bigger I am, the louder I make people scream, what am I?
Your ass?
You whack off your ass?
Spanking somebody.
Is it a paddle? Or a belt?
I'm saying it's your ass.
He says it's not your ass. 2 outs here to Roman Anthony. 1-2 pitch. Way outside, ball 2.
I'm just making a guess.
It's not a belt or a paddle. Hot Wheels.
What's up, Murdog?
What's up, man? Do you got any idea about this trivia question, this riddle?
Yeah.
Strike 3 got him.
I'm not good with riddles.
I usually get a lot of them.
I'm good with those like weird, stupid word problems that are like
Number 32 for Soto. Mets up 7.
what is it like? It's like I'm 3 years like older than my brother and like twice his age 5 years ago. Like those stupid questions, you know?
Are you good at those?
Right.
I'm usually pretty good because like those are like I think there's a formula to answering those where like if you look at the beginning of the question, not the end. I don't know. This is my stupid. I've been drinking for a couple hours thinking on this, but like if you like the way I always answer those questions, like I look at the beginning of the question, I don't really look at the end of the question, and just like there's always a bunch of words usually in there just trying to like mix you up, and it's just the beginning of the question is really the nuts and bolts of what you're looking to answer. I'm not hearing you.
I don't want to say, the P word. There's a drive to left field.
It's not our six. Is it Yassine?
Warning track makes the out. 2 down. It's going to bring Garcia.
It's not our sticks. Is it Yassine?
Our
third legs.
Your peeps.
I don't think it's that.
He means your baby maker.
It's not our sperm guns.
Not the P word. There's a strike. Count goes to 1-1. So what's going on, Nick?
Nothing, man. Just crazy weekend. We just did the back-to-back shows, and then we're heading down to Seaside tomorrow to do a live show from the boardwalk.
I'm pretty screwed with that Naomi.
Well, no, you could pick up somebody.
I mean, now that she's got a bun in the oven, she's basically useless.
Well, and it's just like IR and fantasy wrestling. We're doing like fantasy football, like same thing. If it's a non-kayfabe injury, you can pick somebody else up. I actually had to pick my team tonight to fill out the league, so I did. I was surprised. So Randy Orton, nobody picked, and the irony in all that is like the way that the league works is like it's finishing moves. So a guy like Randy Orton hits 5 RKOs on like security guards. That's worth like 3 matches almost. So I picked Randy Orton, Penta.
You took Orton? I thought he was a free agent.
He was. Well, no, there was no. I'm the 8th team because I had to pick. We had an odd number of teams.
Oh, okay, got. Oh, so
Mets. If you wanted to do it, I was going to give you the option if you wanted to do it. But yeah, like we just tried to fill it out. So I was like, oh, let me see off the waiver wire who was available. And Randy Orton, nobody picked Randy Orton or Roman Reigns for that matter. Actually,
yeah, because you can't. Roman doesn't show up. He shows up like once a month.
Yeah, but so that's the kicker. Like the irony of it. Like just like fantasy though. Like there's
start him that week.
Yeah,
I give up, Yassine. What is it?
Yeah, I give up too. I have no idea.
I feel like it's like something stupid, like a nose.
Caputo, what's up, Caputo?
Yeah, what's
Michael,
up?
do you know the answer to this riddle?
So the Yankees are back to the same old shit again, huh?
Well, so far 1-0. They got 3 hits. Can't beat
They're gonna-
Boston.
Nah, they're still not making the playoffs. They're gonna fall out of the wild card.
No, they could make the playoffs.
They're not making the playoffs. They're definitely
Yeah,
not making.
Michael,
they're
do you know
currently
the
in
answer?
first place.
By
I
one
don't
game. By one game. That's it. They could fall right
No,
out.
that's-
Who's counting?
Do they have a 5-game lead? Come back to me when the Yankees have a 6-game lead in the wild card. Then we could talk. Then we can have a conversation. You think they're going to hold a 1-game lead till September?
They currently have a 2-game lead on Kansas City.
Oh, 2 games.
No,
Ooh, wow.
no. Sorry.
Game.
3.5. 3.5.
I know, but they're going to fall out of the first wild card.
Yeah, that's a possibility for sure.
They're not winning in
No,
the
but we're
league.
talking about making the playoffs. They're ahead of Boston at the moment.
I know, but how could you be
They're
excited
ahead of-
about a wild card, though? I don't get it. Don't you want to win the
I'm not
division?
I'm not excited at all.
I don't know how fans are so infatuated with the stupid wild card. What's so good about the wild card series? You play 2 dumb games and you get eliminated and it's over. Don't you want to win the division? I don't get it with the
Of course you
infatuation.
do.
Michael,
Of course you want to win it.
for 1 second, can you quit the pessimism and see if you know this riddle?
Yeah, I'm probably not going to.
I don't know the riddle. Can you read it, Mike, or no?
Oh, okay, yeah. That's a riddle.
Yes.
Why? How is it a riddle?
It's the riddle. You have to guess what it is. You use your hand to whack me off. The bigger I am, the louder I make people scream. What am I?
It's like something stupid like weeds.
No, I mean, I thought of weeds, but I didn't say it because it says the bigger I am, the louder I make people scream. Didn't
A
make sense.
tree.
What?
A
Yeah, but
tree.
how does a tree make people scream?
The bigger it is, the louder you yell timber.
That's a good point. Not a tree. Is there like a branch though, or a tree limb?
No.
It's not a tree.
Has anything to do with a tree? We've had some good ones.
Yeah,
But yeah, overall, but back to the baseball real quick, Mike.
I have no
If
idea.
you get to the playoffs, you have a shot. As long as you get there, you have a shot.
But
Do
they
we have
don't.
a realistic shot? No,
No.
but we're
Not
there.
after
You know?
this. And Fried actually pitched good in it, and they're still losing this game. They don't. It's their defense, their bullpen, their rotation, their offense now sucks. So they're just the Yankees are too. They're consistently inconsistent.
Yeah, I mean, one day they hit 9 home runs, next day they have 3 hits. You know, so it's like this is what we got.
They rip your heart out. This team.
I did Jazz Chisholm's strikeout rate update today, 32.65%.
That's why I don't watch it. And they're gonna lose 1-0 too.
Well, let's hope not. 2-2 pitch to Dominguez.
Yassine, what's
I'll find
the
it.
answer?
Yeah, we give up.
It's gonna be a 1-hit shot. It's gonna be a 1-run game.
Like the last 4 losses to Boston have been 3 runs each time.
Or less.
I could have told you when I saw yesterday's game. I said, yeah, the Yankees are going to get swept. They're not winning the series. They're going to get swept, or it's going to be like a split.
A spider.
Wow.
And the Mets got away with one today. Don't worry, because the Mets season's over. Also, sorry, they're not gonna make the playoffs either.
Mets don't want to hear that. DJ says, I'm back from the store and our quickie. DJ, we're trying to keep DJ alive. What's the score? It's 1-0. Hi, Mets. Nick, Michael.
If you thought when they won the 5 in a row, if you actually thought that the Yankees were back after that, then you fell for the bait again. I mean, they beat up on these bad teams, and when they play better teams, they lose to all these good teams. They can't beat any good teams.
They can't beat Boston or Toronto.
No, Boston owns them, and Houston owns them.
I get it. Spider, I get it. When you
I get it too.
Women scream because women are more arachnophobic than men.
And
What are you doing, Volpe? He just threw the bat out, like low in the dirt, just like waved his bat at it. He's such a bad player.
Did the bat go out of his hand?
No, but it almost did.
Well,
Yeah,
if
but
it
now
did, I
we're
would
gonna-
have done the
I'll
whole
bring
happy
up the
Gilmore
Same
joke.
thing with this team.
By the end of that.
Every year.
If
Same
it
with
did,
the
I would've done the
team.
whole happy. If it did, I would have done the whole happy Gilmore joke. Wow, the bat went further than the ball.
He did take one hand off the bat, and half the swing was with one hand.
Kansas City is only 2 games out of the wild card.
That only worked in a minor league
Yeah.
game down here for Kannapolis, a White Sox farm team.
Yeah, but when the 2 games that you're talking about, that's from Seattle at the moment.
Okay, but the Mets what are the Mets tied for the third wild card with the
Came
Reds,
up in
right?
the red.
Yeah, that's rough.
The Mets are the Mets are in the last spot by a half
the
game.
Yankees they're in better shape by a little bit. That's it. Just not by a lot. Don't tell me.
You're right, though. You can get in.
The manager of my team is a gambling psychopath.
I know, but we're only one game. We're only one game better than the Mets. They're not that much better than the Mets.
So doom and gloom, man. Like, you just get in, you got a shot. Like, if you get a hot pitcher at the right time,
is a 100%.
That's I have to be with this team. You can't be positive for the last 17 years. What's there to be positive in a Yankee fan?
That's all it is. It's that Billy Bean mentality. Like, over the course of a season, then you get to the postseason.
Win a World Series.
Carl goes down on 3 pitches.
I'm sick of this. I hate them. I hate the Yankees.
Stanton just swung at a ball 2 feet out of the strike zone for strike 3.
And you're going to say, oh, well, they won the World Series last year. I'd see you. You're going to say they won the World Series last year, but they got humiliated against the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Because
I had zero
because of
confidence
Boone's
going into that
moronic
one.
gambling. I mean, if he goes to hell instead of Cortez in Game 1, momentum switches to the Yankees. Yes,
Well, they would have been up. They would have been up 3-1 if they won that game in Game 5.
it would have been 2-2 at that point. It would have been 2-2.
When he brought in Nestor Cortez, you knew this guy had to go. You just knew it. It was like you got Tim Hill on fire, lefty on lefty as well, and you put in a guy who hasn't pitched in 6 weeks with a something wrong in his elbow.
And you have 3 pass bats, and he throws a fastball right on the hands of Freddie, and basically reimagining of the Gibby Eckersley battle of the 1-pitch fight of '88.
So how you been, Michael? Everything good with you?
Yeah, everything has been fine.
With basically
The Yankees, yeah.
She is gone.
Who's gone?
Had a run. Just wanted to say hi.
See you later, Nicky.
Mike, Mets, Murdoch, pleasure as always.
See you later, Nick. Hell yeah.
No, it was the call that was done when Freeman hit that homer in Game 1 of the World Series. Basically, it was Freeman. He pitched to Freeman, in on the hands, hits it to right. She is gone. Basically, a reimagining of what Scully did when Gibson hit the homer off Eckersley.
Yeah.
DJ, you got to be kidding me, right? Are you serious about that prediction? Both teams are not even going to make it to the playoffs. You have those 2 teams in the World Series. He's got to be. I'm sorry, you're a great guy and all, but please change that prediction. That's wow.
He also thinks that the Bills are going to win 3 Super Bowls before the Jets or Giants make the playoffs.
How do you predict the Yankees and Mets, the 2 worst teams in all of baseball right now, going to get into the World Series? The Yankees and Mets weren't not even going to sniff a playoff spot.
Are you such a effing pessimist, Michael?
Yeah, I have to be with them. I don't know why you would get offended me putting the Yankees down. I mean, you're not a Yankees fan.
Well, most of my family is Yankee fans.
So excuse me. All New York teams suck. I just don't. I think all New York teams are losers.
Then you're a loser.
I'm just saying all New York teams. I wasn't preferring that to you. I just think all New York teams are bad when it comes to winning. They don't have the history. You know, they don't have the only team that you can make a case. The Yankees, and they're losing franchise in my book right now because they haven't won anything in 16 years. So I don't like it.
Well, I've seen some different variations. Some of them are just crazy. Can you imagine the Yankees, Red Sox, Phillies, and Mets in a division? That would just be.
How about the Dodgers and the Yankees in the same division?
I get what Manfred wants to do. Create super divisions, but that doesn't work logically in the long term because it dilutes the majesty of every series.
Well, no, not only that, but you're going to have teams in the playoffs that are just trash.
Well, that too, but I'm just saying it's more about diluting.
Yeah, it's a stupid idea.
Rather than just rearranging things logically. I mean, for me, I would prefer the logical setup of having the Mets, Phillies, Nationals, and Pirates in this division. Does that make more sense, Michael?
Yeah. I don't know why they're doing that. It's a stupid idea. Now they're really good. They're going to finish like in last place now, the Yankees.
Because if they do the logical setup, the Yankees will be getting who? Boston, Toronto, who else? Boston, Toronto.
Just add the Dodgers to the division, too.
Boston, Toronto will be the last one in their division.
That would be funny.
They're not going to add the Dodgers.
Then the Yankees would never make the playoffs ever again.
Boston, Toronto, who would be the other one?
If the Yankees would close down today and move out of New York, fans would still say, "Oh, would the Yankees have the greatest history?" I guarantee you, if the Yankees were no longer a team and they let's say they moved to Alaska, I guarantee you the Yankee fans would say, "Well, we were never going to win, and we're not part of New York, but we're still the greatest franchise in the world." I guarantee these fans would still say that. No more Yankees, but it was a good run. I guarantee you they would still say. I would bet you $1 million on it. They would still say that. Oh, we're never going to see Yankee baseball in this town anymore, but we have 27 championships. I guarantee you
know that, Michael.
Huh?
You really are a nihilist. You know that?
It's the truth, though. I mean, like they don't focus on the future, the now. What have the Yankees done lately for the last 16 years? Nothing. They've had a horrible roster. Have not had a winning championship World Series caliber team since 2009, and that's thanks to Brian Cashman. That's why he has to go. What does Aaron Boone have to do with the Yankees roster construction? It's Cashman that's ruined this team. If you put a great manager on this team right now, it would do nothing. They would still lose.
Check this out. Bednar walks the leadoff guy, Duran. He steals second base, not even a throw.
And then he walked, and then a fourth out attempt botched.
No. The guy's on second base. They hit a ground ball to Volpe. Volpe tries to throw it to second base to get him going back to the bag. And they can't get him, and then Jazz double pumps to try to throw it to first, and everybody's safe. So now they got first and second and nobody out.
They moved out.
They've just thrown it to first.
Unbelievable.
Well, if the Yankees moved out of New York and let's say they moved to no state, they just weren't a team no more. You would I don't know what fan you would be a fan of. It would just be the Mets, and that's it. I'm not being a Mets fan. I'm just saying if that ever happened. I don't know if that ever happened, but
I mean, as for the Southeast team, if that comes about in 29, would you want it in Nashville or would you want it in Charlotte?
Neither.
Rockies, Pirates, and White Sox are the worst teams in baseball.
But
Pirates,
they don't have the history of the Yankees, though, and the Yankees shouldn't be this bad for 16 years.
Actually, right now, the worst team outside of those two would be Washington.
Well,
Washington.
I had this debate with Ratcliffe the other night.
Chicago.
The Yankees have made the playoffs 87% of the time since '95.
But then why can't they ever beat the Red Sox though? Why do they always lose? They're 1-7 against the Red Sox this year. Okay, now
this year, yeah, I do. Like if I lost the bet last time, the Ratcliffe, I had to change my background to a Red Sox background, and if we got swept again, I have to do it again.
This is beyond a mental thing. I think this is like, I don't know what this. This dates back to 2004. The Red Sox beat the Yankees 3 times in the playoffs now, you know.
Or 18, 21. Yep, that's 3.
So maybe it's a combination of all 3 times they lost.
Two of those series wins ultimately led to world titles for Beantown.
Yep.
Right?
Well, yeah, it was like a World Series for them.
Granted, 2018 is the more tainted one of the two.
Well, why can't they do this against all other teams? The Red Sox only play good against the Yankees. Why can't they beat everybody else? They're such a great team, this so-called Red Sox team. Why can't they win the World Series? Why do they shit the bed when they play other teams and they get into the playoffs and get knocked out? I think they're a fraud, the Red Sox. They just know how to beat the Yankees, but they can't beat anybody else. It's the truth, though. Why do they beat the Yankees like a drum, but when they play everybody else, they stink?
How about the Twins?
Yeah. Well, the Twins suck against everybody.
I'm just saying, playoff time, they always effing crumble.
They always do.
They've only won 1 postseason series in the last 3 decades.
And I don't know why Ratcliffe is so like head over heels in love with the Red Sox. They're not going to win no World Series this year. What is he so excited about? And every time the Red Sox, every time they lose a player, they say they suck. Mookie Betts sucks now because he left. Manny Ramirez.
What he's doing with the Dodgers.
Yeah, now it's definitely.
Unless you're not a Red Sox, you're a terrible player. You're a horrible player. Does he know that, John Ratcliffe, or he's delusional about that?
I've said that to him too. I was like, every time you guys trade someone or lose them, they were terrible. Mookie Betts can't play in the playoffs. Like,
what players do Red Sox fans respect that's not a Red Sox no more? That's what I like to know, because I don't know any player that's a former Red Sox that they respect. Did they ever give any Red Sox player a standing ovation that's not on the team? I don't see any.
Even with Clemens. They were like that with Clemens too. Like, oh, he's a bum now.
They're the worst. And they say our fan base is worse. What about their Boston fans are terrible. And Philly fans? Yeah. I would say we're top 3, though.
Eagles or Phillies?
No, Eagles. Oh, and Phillies, too. All Philly fans are crazy. And
would you rather punch Swoop, the Philly Fanatic, or Gritty, or Benjamin? Which one of those 4 would you rather punch?
I wouldn't want to mess with the Philly Fanatic because he's crazy.
Okay, and he's one of the most beloved mascots, right?
Yeah, but he punches people for no reason.
After what Tommy Lasorda did to him in '88, can you blame him?
Yeah. Well, he was right doing that, Tommy Lasorda. He don't do that to somebody. I would say, and Dallas Cowboys, they suck too. Their fan base stinks. Kind of like the Yankee fans. They lose every year. They haven't won a Super Bowl for 30 years, and their fans every year. Huh?
World Series. Oh, Super Bowl. Cowboys. Never mind.
Yeah, they spew the same garbage every year. They lose every year, and then it's the same thing. Oh, we'll get them next year. Same shit.
Boston just put the pressure on. The Yankees get the second out at the home plate. The 2nd and 3rd one out, ground ball to short. Volpe play infield in. Makes an accurate throw to the plate. I was worried, but they do get the out at the plate. So now it's going to be 1st and 3rd and 2 outs.
Sheesh. You guys want to know what the Twins' deficit is financially?
Shoot.
$425 million. You
said 25 million? 25 million?
425 million in the hole.
But I noticed both teams, the Yankees and Mets, or it's like a who's who. Like one week the Yankees are hot, then the Mets are hot. One week the Yankees are horrible, then the Mets are hard. It's like a seesaw. Every week is like the Yankees look like they're better than the Mets, and the Mets look like they're better. I will say this though: if the Mets miss the playoffs,
the bull odds are selling the Twins.
If the Mets miss the playoffs, that will be a colossal collapse because you put all your eggs in one basket. on Soto. $765 million. You don't even get into the playoffs. That's
Well, that, and you also put all your faith in a reclamation project pitching rotation.
yeah. They should have got a start at the deadline.
But that's how much of a damn skinflint David Stearns is.
Yeah, I know. Met fans want David Stearns out. I know that more than Mendoza.
Well, I don't know what his contract is, but
I think he's got 1 year or 2 years left.
One more year after this one.
Yeah, say that.
I don't know the money. I don't know what the money is.
Well, I know this though. They have to get starting pitching next year. They should have got to start the deadline. What were they thinking? And the Yankees. Why were both teams staggering at getting a starting pitcher at the deadline? What the hell? They needed a starter desperately. How do you?
And someone who is not a past his prime reclamation project.
Well, yeah, and Minaya and Singer have not been good.
At least not lately.
No,
Montas
when
been pushed to the bullpen. Holmes has been very erratic. You have to rely on Noah McLean and David Peterson? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, well, Manaya's been horrible too. He's got a 5 ERA.
Ground ball, Caballero on the first. Yankees get out of here with no damage. Wow.
McLean and Peterson at this point. And Peterson more than earned that All-Star game appearance, did he not?
Yeah, I believe that. I think Soto should have went to the All-Star game.
Well, Chapman's coming on, so we do have a chance.
Oh, they blew it against him yesterday.
Well, I was saying Chapman. Chapman come in there and walk 4 dudes.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah, he was lights out last night.
Well, I'm saying you never know with him.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
he's
like
down next to the Yankees if they lose tonight. Tigers up 7-3.
Now it's only going to be I believe that Yankees are going to fall out of the first wild card now. That's it. Yeah.
Well, they'd flip-flop with Boston by a half a game if they lose.
Toronto. I'm sorry, but I do not accept a split. We're going to either lose 3 out of 4, we're going to get split. That's it. I don't accept either. We might actually get swept.
Okay. What I was trying to say was we compared the stats, and Bellinger compared to Soto and his $765 million, and Soto's hitting like 245. 246, 31 homers, 73 RBIs.
76.
Oh, he's got a couple more today. Okay, so 76 RBIs. Bellinger making peanuts compared to him. 24 homers, 75 RBIs, and he's hitting 270. So
and Soto's got 32 home runs.
He hit one tonight.
Everything is good with the home runs. It's just the on everything else, the average, the on base, the slugging percentage, everything is off. The RBIs is not as good.
It's not better numbers, but I'm saying he's $765 million. That's what I'm saying. Is that what the Mets paid for?
No.
Lindor was the same way in his first year.
Why does he have so many stolen bases this year? He's not even a good base runner. Why does he have 20 stolen bases?
20.
Richardson has been honing his skill on the base pads.
Yeah, he's not a good base runner though. I don't get that.
Because they're trying to make him a more versatile player. If he can't get the ball over the fence, then just run for it.
Well, his defense is the problem, and he can't throw anybody out. His hitting is great, but he can't play defense and he can't run. I mean,
this is a smart move. Goldschmidt's pinch hitting, so I thought they'd pinch hit him. They're pinching him from Wells.
Yeah, if you lose this game, they convert right back to what they were. What was it, like a week or 2 weeks ago? That's it. I mean, it's the same. Just when you think they're back, five in a row, right back to this. You can't fall for the bait with this team. I didn't fall for it. I said I'm not convinced that the Yankees are back. I wasn't convinced. I said watch them lose this series. I'm kind of right. I'm almost going to be right.
The Goldschmidt.
That was another ball out of the zone they called a strike. It was close, but technically by that box on the screen, it was a ball. Same pitch. 87-mile-an-hour splitter. They should just sit on that splitter, that looping splitter. He's in love with that.
Up, one down.
We got the Caputo Irish goodbye. Oh, almost the base hit. Good piece of hitting, though. Smashed the second base. Guy made a sliding catch at the out.
So the
Hit the
pull
ball
odds,
hard.
so the pull odds are going to sell the Twins. I wonder who's going to get them next year. Do you?
Not a clue.
I mean, especially
Surprising
when you're
return.
400, over 400 million in the hole
Yeah.
because of your own frugality and stupidity. And getting rid of 40% of their roster at the trade deadline.
This guy's just throwing strikes all of a sudden. And the Yankees are just watching them because they're scared of the 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
Strike three.
But
He's out.
when he pitches for the Yankees, he's terrible. And Aaron Judge is on deck.
Yeah, he ain't getting up if Bryce can't get on. 2 down, strike 3. Grisham went down swinging.
I see it, man.
In the dirt, ball 1.
Well, it'd be a good matchup if Judge can get on. That'd be a good face-off.
Strike 1 and catches the corner.
Yeah, Red. Don't even pay attention to that Jets Philly game.
One. Check his swing. He went around 1 and 2.
This guy just keeps throwing his slider. That's all they do is throw.
And down he goes. Sox win.
Terrible at bat. 10 pitch inning for Chapman, who was terrible at the end of his Yankee career. Has like the most efficient inning you'll ever see from him.
Career as a Cub and as a Red.
Screw you, DB. All right. We're going to have Mets stick around. We're going to have our little bring everybody in for the fantasy football draft little meeting. Let's see.
I get why bringing this guy. We're up 10. He's the most reliable setup guy you got. There's no need for Diaz tonight, but still. Can't be too careful against Atlanta. Saw Chicago blow a 9-run lead against someone. A 6-run lead over the week.
All right, not much to say. The Yankees are terrible. I mean, what a absolute pitiful performance.
That was BS blazing.
From the batter's perspective, I mean, it was like they're just. How's this game start? I just want to see the box score. What the? The Yankees got shut out at home against Boston. Only get 3 hits. Boston scores 1 run and 6 hits. The Yankees struck out 9 times. So did Boston. Leiter gets the loss,
which is expected.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, talk about futility. I mean, three hits. It's you ain't gonna win games with 3 hits. Only 1 walk. So 4 Yankees reach base the whole game. No, it really is. It's sad how they can be so pathetic. Brian Bell is not even that good of a pitcher. But whatever, I don't even want to talk about it anymore because they're just, I'm not letting them do that to me. So, all right. So, if you're in the fantasy football league, here's the link. Just wait till I end the stream and hop in as you will. All right. Mitch, you want to sign us off?
Comment, like, and subscribe to Murdog and myself. Goodbye. Good looking night. Bang.
Girls with the nails done.